I have a question that's actually from me personally
Yeah.
about,
Is this allowed?
you know,
Okay.
they don't get to,
All right.
I get to talk now.
There are no
so
rules
They can
here.
yell at me afterwards.
Okay.
Which is, it's so, I know that a lot of our readers and audience on Facebook is experiencing this too, of hearing you read poems that we might have read before or, but hearing you read it. I was wondering if you could talk about the difference between reading a poem out loud and reading a poem on the page.
Well, there's something to be, it depends on the poet. I mean, I've been to my fair share of poetry readings, and some poets read better than others. Some poets do better justice to their work than others. And I think, I don't know what it has to do with exactly, except some performative skills or attitude or just timing. I mean, often there's that thing I call the lifties, where people, they raise their voice at the end of every line. They say, either they just die, or they get sick and die of the sickness, or they get sick, recover, then die of something else. And this is really a deadening experience to hear a one line after the other like that. Other times it's very revealing. I know the first time I heard Charles Simic, who's a real literary hero of mine, I used to think his poems were very dark, completely somber and scary. Kind of, you want someone to hold your hand during the scary parts. Then I heard him read, and he reads with this sort of half smile, and sometimes actually laughs at his own. And it's dark humor, and I realized it's humor and scary at the same time. A little like Beckett, Samuel Beckett's plays are, they're deeply disturbing. When I was younger, I thought they were horribly disturbing, and as I got older, I thought they were funny. The Irish poet Patrick Kavanagh said that tragedy is just insufficiently developed comedy. So if you continued a tragedy, it would, a Greek tragedy or Hamlet or King Lear, it would get funny eventually, at least to Samuel Beckett, and maybe me. I don't know.